Hi everyone, it's Debbie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm a reseller. I've been reselling for 19 years. I sell mainly on eBay and Poshmark, a little bit on Mercari, and today I have a Goodwill haul for you, and I'm really excited to share everything. I love so many of these items. I got home and my idea was I'm going to list everything so I can really know a lot more about each item so that when I share these items, I will have more knowledge on them. But things just started selling and I started shipping them out, and I thought I need to stop and film this haul. And what I'm going to do is film it and maybe hold this video for 2 or 3 weeks. And as things sell, I will just pop up a screenshot to show what sold quickly. And I will also go over the things that already sold. I purchased 25 items. I spent $179. That is rounding up. It was $178 something, but they always ask if you want to round up, and I did. So I spent 4 hours shopping. I love selling the brand Torrid, but on a blouse, they usually only sell for $10 or $12 for me now. So paying $4.99 is just a little too much to make enough of a profit. Then this dress was so cute, brand new with tags, retail value $198. But my experience with this brand is it takes forever to sell. And they were asking $12.99 for it. Then this dress was so cute, vintage Lady Dorby, red plaid, velvet, shoulder pads. I left it, and then I was kicking myself later for not picking it up. However, a couple weeks later, I picked up all 3 of those items when it was $1.29 day, and it was totally worth it to get them at that price. Love to purchase these sash shoes. They do so well, but I only found one of them. I love selling Hey Dude shoes. They usually do really well. So when I found this style, it was a little bit different. I looked it up and I'm so glad that I did because the sell-through rate was terrible. There were 51 available in this style and only 14 had sold. And the prices that they sold at were not very good. So I left those at Goodwill. This was another one. When I saw it, I thought, oh my gosh, that's going to be big money. I bet $100. But when I looked up comps, it was more like $20, $25 and possibly with free shipping. I really wanted these cute little cowboy boots, but the kids' sizes just don't sell as well. But then I found my best find of the day. I always look up clocks that look older, mantle clocks, wall clocks, clocks with chimes, and this one I would have picked up, but I noticed that the chime was missing. The first item is Elite by Corky's, and these Velcro, and don't use the word Velcro when listing them or else you'll get a Vero on eBay. I'm not sure about the other platforms, but I know I've had listings pulled for that a long time ago, so I've learned never to use that. These are so cute, and they have this little turquoise stone in the middle. They are, let's see if I can see, they are a size 8 and they look so nice. The bottoms look like they haven't even been worn. So I paid $6.59. I titled this listing Elite Corky's Mule Sandal, Women's Size 8, Turquoise Stone, Multicolor Leather Clog. They sold for $56.83. My earnings were $36.41. I paid $6.59 and my profit was $29.83. They took 27 days to sell. Then these were with them. These kind of give me the same vibes as those Elite by Corky's. These are, let's see how to pronounce this, Via Veneto, I think that's Italian, and they are also a size 8, so I'm pretty sure that came from the same person. And they also look like they're probably new. So nice and so comfortable. I just love these. I paid also $6.59. I'm going to list these for $40 and I would probably take $30 for these. So cute. I titled this listing Via Veneto Mimosa Plum Leather Slip-On Clogs, Mules, Flowers, Size 8, Black Floral. They sold on Poshmark for $31. My earnings were $21.82. I paid $6.59 and my profit was $15.23. They took just 17 days to sell. Then I have never found OnCloud before. I was so excited. All of the shoes that I found that day came out in new bins, so things in new bins are really good. One lady next to me got a pair of Birkenstocks that looked so nice. They looked like they were new. So there are great things that come out. There are great things on the shelf also, but I just lucked out finding a lot of things in new bins coming out that day. I probably put 20 pairs of shoes in my cart, so I eliminated quite a few of them. But these also just look in such nice condition. And here are the bottoms. The bottoms look, you can tell that they have been worn a little bit from the very bottoms, but the rest of them you cannot tell at all. In fact, there's even a sticker in the bottom. They are a men's size 8. I paid $8.79 for them. I decided, according to Sold Comps, I would go ahead and start them out at $85. On some things, I like to start them a little bit higher just to see what happens. And if they don't sell in a couple weeks, I'll go ahead and start lowering it. Then I got a pair of boots that sold so fast and they were so cute. They were like half leopard, half tiger. I am setting everything out and prepping to record this Goodwill haul. and I've listed the shoes, and this pair sold already. So I'm going to go ahead and send it out the door, but I thought I would show you really quickly. These are some leopard and tiger print booties, and they are so cute. They're calf hair, and they are the brand Dolce Vita. I titled this listing Dolce Vita Booty, women's size 10, Aden Tiger Leopard Print, calf hair ankle boots. It sold on eBay for a gross amount of $71.45. My earnings were $50.99. I paid $12.99 at my local Goodwill, and my profit was $38. And what's even better, it took just 1 hour and 4 minutes to sell. That was an exciting sale. Just a quick reminder, if you're new and not subscribed, I'd love to have you back. Just hit the subscribe button down below, and if you hit the notification bell, it will let you know when I release new videos. Then a pair of Chacos. I say this wrong all the time. I was telling my daughter Morgan and she corrected me, so I hope I said that right. Chacos, and I could not find the size. So I went and looked at other listings, and on a lot of listings, it showed that it was on the back heel. Didn't see it. Looked on the bottom and finally found it right here. You can see it. It is a women's size 9, and also I found from another listing that on this tab at the end, it has information. I think it probably had the style number and size. I cannot see it, but I took a picture of it and enlarged it, and that helped me figure out exactly what style these were. I titled this listing Chaco Z Cloud X2, women's size US 9, UK 7, European 40, strappy, toe strap. I also put Chacos with an S, blue teal. I received an offer for $20, and I really thought about countering for $25, but then I thought, if I counter for $25 and they don't accept, am I going to regret not taking the $20? And I thought, yes, I am. So I'm just going to take the $20 and make almost a $10 profit. That is fine with me. So they sold for $20. My earnings were $16. I paid $6.59. My profit was $9.41, and they took 23 days to sell. These two shoes were together in a new bin that came out, and I thought they looked very similar. And the first one is another pair of Dolce Vita, and wow, look at how tall those heels are, and they're a platform, and they're espadrille, and in very nice condition. They're this really nice soft suede, adjustable buckle, ankle strap, and I believe they were a size 9. I can't see, but I'll have the listing popped up on this side. I paid $6.59. I listed these for $38, and I would take as low as $25 for these. I hope that they'll go for more than that, but that's kind of what I put as my bottom dollar. Then these are Sam Edelman, and I tend to personally overprice these, and then they sit too long. So I'm not going to do that this time. I listed them for $30, and I'll be willing to take $25. If they don't move for $30 right away, I'm going to mark them down to $25 and take $20, because that's usually what happens. I let them sit too long at a higher amount because I just think they're so cute, and then I just waste my time. So I'm not going to do that this time. And I think these were like a 9 or a 9.5 also. Excellent condition. They don't look like they have been worn at all. And then in another bag, all these purses were sitting there. I think that was when I first came in. There was a bin that had, a new bin that had come out, and sometimes they just let them sit for a long time. So people had already gone through it and picked over it. Who knows what was in there? But I found this bag, and I thought it was super cute and new with tags. I had not heard of the brand. It is Salt plus Umber, and then it has some information on the back, and it says seashell tote, and inside it's really nice. And I thought, this is so cute for the beach, and I thought, I'm buying this for sure. If the comps are not great, I would love having this to take to the beach. It was $6.69. I looked up the comps on eBay. and someone was asking a really high amount, like $100, 0 sold. But I was like, well, I'm just going to check Poshmark too. I guess I really wanted to justify buying it, even though I was like, I will keep it. If not, comps on Poshmark were really good. I think some were around $35, $40. So I went ahead and listed it for $40, and I would probably take as low as $30, probably not lower than that. Then, oh my goodness, I absolutely love this purse. It is a Coach bag. And I saw it and I felt this leather, and it reminded me of the first Coach bag that I ever had, probably in the late 90s or early 2000, and it was this same brown leather. It was like a bucket bag, but I saved and saved for so long for that purse. And I remember I went to Tulsa, Oklahoma with my dad to a chess tournament, and I went to the mall there and bought the purse, and I carried it for so long, and I loved that purse. And then I sold it on eBay when times were rough. I was a newly single mom raising 3 kids, and I had a little spot where I needed extra money. So I sold off a lot of my personal things that had value, and that purse was one of them. And I loved that purse, and I thought, oh, I wish I still had that purse. And then when I found this, it reminded me so much of it. And so I thought, I'm going to keep this. There are a few little scratches, and I'm going to clean it. I'm confident I can clean it up and make it look really nice. And it has the little Coach tag, and oh, I still have the tag in it. It was $6.69. And so I thought, I love this, I'm going to keep it. And then I looked up comps and found out that the comps are really good. So now I can't decide whether I should sell it or keep it. So if I list it, I will list it for $150 and probably be willing to sell it for $125. But I am probably 80% keep, 20% sell right now. And also what you can do on Coach is inside there's this imprint, and I looked up the numbers to find out the exact style and information on it. So love, love, love this. Then the next thing, I got another new with tags tote, and I think this one was only marked at like $4.99. Let me see. Yes, this one was marked at just $4.99. And it is Robin Ruth. It says Be Noticed Original, and it has Helsinki on it. So on the title of the listing, I put Helsinki, Finland, and the comps were okay. Some of them sold really well. I didn't see any for Helsinki. So I think this is something, there's not a lot of them listed out there. So if I put it out there and just hold steady, it's not one that I'm going to drop the price on because I need to wait for just the right person to come along. I think it will sell well. So I listed it for $38, and probably the lowest I would take would be $30. Got this Nike duffel, and these always sell great. They never stick around for long. And it is this bright, I think this color is called Volt, and I always think it's neon yellow, but everybody always says it's green, so I don't know, but I believe the color is Volt. But it is in such nice condition, and it was only $5.69, so I feel like it's just a guaranteed sell. It looks new on the inside, the bottom, just a little tiny bit dusty, but really nice. And I put that I would list it for $35, and the lowest I would take on it is probably $25. It sold on eBay for a gross amount of $32.07. My earnings were $16.44. I paid just $4.99, and my profit was $11.45. It took 10 days to sell. And I found this handbag, and I thought this was just really cute. And this is another one that I was like, I don't have a bag that looks like this. I could probably keep this and use it if it doesn't sell. And it feels like leather. It has these 2 front pockets. It has this scarf with Steve Madden on it, and just really nice and clean on the inside, a pocket, and inside the pocket it had these little rubber, let me see if it's still in there, these little tiny rubber round pieces in a Ziploc bag, and I recognized them from a long time ago. They were from a breast pump, the Medela breast pump. And I was like, oh, I bet someone used this as a diaper bag. How cute. I looked up the little rubber pieces and they don't sell for much at all. So I need to figure out what to do with them because they're still sold and everything. But this one was, oh, I still have the price on it. I need to take that off. It was $6.69. I listed it for $35 and I would go down to $25, or I could also possibly keep it. I picked up this because it was brand new with tags, and it is a rainbow sequin, and those are both really good keywords I found. Rainbow and sequin, so I thought it has that. It's brand new with tags from Victoria's Secret. It says retail value, that either says 68 or 88, I'm not quite sure. And just this nice big tote. Don't sell for a lot. I paid $4.99 for it. I listed it for $28 and I'd be willing to sell it for $20. So not a lot. So if I sell it for $20, I'll get back $16. I paid $4.99. So that's an $11 profit, but this will be really quick and easy to list. So worth it on that. If I was listing a dress, I know that takes a lot more time and work. I'm trying to avoid the $10 profits on dresses, but on a tote, that's so quick that a $10 profit on that would be worth it. Now, my favorite category lately has been dresses. So I've already sold a couple of them. Let's see what I've already sold. Oh, I sold this Woolrich dress. I found this denim dress, and some of these vintage denim jumper overall type dresses sell really well. So I almost didn't even look up comps because I knew I would just pick that up. It was half price. So I paid just $4.50 for it, and it sold really fast.
I titled this listing, Woolrich Woman, Vintage Dress, Extra Large, Blue Denim Maxi Jumper, sleeveless, and then I wrote out extra large, long, and I accidentally put maxi again. It sold for $47.62. My earnings were $32.77. I paid just $4.50, and my profit was $28.27. It took just one day to sell.
Another one that I picked up was an Athleta dress. It was a size 1X, and I looked at the comps and there was a little bit of a range between 25 and 45, and I decided I want this to sit for a long time. I want it to sell, so I'm going to price it at a good amount where it will sell. So I think I priced it for like $35 or $40, and it worked. It sold right away.
I titled this listing, Athleta Dress, plus size 1X, super soft, stretch, Santorini, tank, swing, navy, white. It sold for $38.73. My earnings were $26.13. I paid $8.99 for it. My profit was $17.14. It took just one day to sell.
And another one that sold was this Hawaiian dress. I love picking up Hawaiian dresses. If they're made in Hawaii, they're vintage, they just look really pretty. Usually I pick them up regardless of the brand, especially when it's half off. It was only $4.50 also, but I had down here that I would list it for $35 and accept $25.
I sold this dress on Poshmark. I'll put the numbers on the side, but it is currently in limbo because I sold it and then the buyer opened up a case because she said it didn't fit. The elastic was not as tight as it should be, and I always check the elastic on everything, and it worked, but maybe it had lost some of the elasticity just over time. So I said that was fine to send it back, but she hasn't mailed it back, and it's been a few days, so it is still in limbo. Poshmark said that if she doesn't ship it soon, that they would release the funds. So we will see what happens on that one.
They can sell for better than that. So be sure if you do get a Hawaiian dress that you look up comps, because there can be a range, but I know pretty much I can sell a Hawaiian dress for at least $25. So I was excited about that. This dress is so pretty, and I love selling soft surroundings, and usually larger sizes are better. This is a size large, so that was great. and it's brand new with tags, and the retail value is $140. It has embroidery, it's long, it's just a beautiful, beautiful dress. And I looked up comps and they were great. I paid $8.99 for this dress. I'm going to list it for $65. I would be willing to go down as low as $50, but I kind of feel like I'm selling myself short a little bit on that. I feel like it can sell for more than that. So I might list it at $65 and hold pretty firm on that. Maybe I'll go down some, but I'll wait a little while before I sell it for $50. Just thought it was a beautiful dress, great size, and new with tags.
I titled this listing New with Tags, $140, soft surroundings, parasol, caftan dress, large, 12-14, silver, magenta, maxi. It sold for $60.90. My earnings were $39.28. I paid $8.99 and my profit was $30.29. It took just 8 days to sell.
If you've watched this channel very long, you know how I feel about multiple quantities. It is really the way to make a really good income on reselling. This is Savannah Jane, new with tags, and size 1X, so I was pretty excited to see that. It's embroidered and it has this animal print. It's flowy, perfect for the summer, so cute, and it's lined, it has this soft lining. It was also $8.99. And the great thing was I picked it up and then I was walking by and they were rolling out a new rack and I saw another one. So I thought, oh, this must be a little boutique that donated it. The retail value is only $44. So I thought, it's not going to sell for a ton, but multiple quantities. If I can make $15 profit on each one, it's just about the same amount of work other than just packaging up to and shipping to. So I thought that's definitely worth it. I'll list these for like maybe $30, $32 and be willing to take 25. So let's see, if I took 25 on Poshmark, I would get $20 back. I paid $8.99. That'd be $11 profit and $11 profit. That'd be $22 profit on the two. That's okay. It'd probably be better to sell them for $28 each. So that's kind of where I'll probably aim for. Then this one, I was just a little tiny bit on the fence. The comps weren't amazing, but it is this brand MG, and then it says plus, and it's size extra large, and it feels a little bit like linen, and it's this blue on the front and it's leopard print on the back. And so although the comps weren't just amazing, it had a few different things that I really liked. The size, this fabric, the leopard, just super cute. And I was feeling it and I thought, this feels like linen. This is going to be my deciding factor. If I look at the material content and it's linen, I'm getting it. If it is not, then I'm putting it back. And it was 55% linen and 45% cotton. So it came home with me. And it has pockets also. So that's nice. And it has this fringe on the bottom. So I thought it just has so many good things going for it that I want to pick it up. And I paid $8.99, and I think I'll list it for around $42 to start. Then I might drop it to like $35 or $32, but hopefully it'll sell for around $25 or $28. Ellen Tracy, this one is new with tags, and it is a size 12. And I love this color of pink, and on things that are like this hot pink, I put things like Barbie or Barbie core on it because I know those have been trending a lot more since the Barbie movie was out. But I also probably put something like workwear, career, or professional. And this one had a little bit of a linen feel also, but I don't think it was linen. It's 100% polyester. Linen, that would be a lot better. And it was half off also. So I paid just $4.50. I think I'll list it around $45 and probably be willing to take as low as $30.
I titled this listing Ellen Tracy Rose Sheath Dress, size 12, dark pink, pencil, sleeveless, L for large. It sold on eBay and it went internationally to the United Kingdom. It sold for a gross amount of $57.73. My earnings were $37.21. I paid just $4.50 and my profit was $32.71. It took 25 days to sell.
When I'm in the listing process, I put everything in bags like this unless I need to film a haul to keep everything nice and organized. But this is one of my favorite brands. I could see it from way down. It was in the dresses, but it is a top. And this is a vintage brand. It's Lawrence Kaiser. It's a size large. And I think they are just so beautiful. And usually the tops will sell for me for around $35 or $40. They're usually not a super fast sell. I know if I list it, it could be 6 months, 9 months, or a year. So it's not something that I'm going to go down really low on because I know it will sell eventually. It's vintage. There's a limited number of these out there. So on things like that, I don't go down quite as much. I'm willing to store them until I get the right price. I paid $6.09 and I listed it for $45, and the lowest I would sell it for would be $35. So just a couple more. Then this came out on a new rack, and it is called See and Be Seen Plus. It is a size 1X, new with tags, and it says the retail price was $48. I loved the print. It's animal print, and then it has embroidery, just so pretty. I love this, so I was excited to find it. I paid just $6.09 for it. I will list it for probably about $35 and be willing to take $25. This was right with it, so I'm guessing a person or a shop, either one, could have donated it. And on the tag it says, "You are beautiful." So I thought, oh, that's nice. So it retailed for $42. This one is Audi, and I couldn't tell if that was an ODDI or ODDY. So I looked up the RN number and found out it's ODDI, but on the listings, a lot of people have it listed with a Y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in the title, I will put it both ways, ODDI and ODDY. It is a size 1XL, so a great size. And it's also this animal print, and it has an extra button, and it has this embroidery, so cute. I was really excited to get those two. And that one I will list for $35 and probably be willing to go down to $25. I got one pair of jeans, Judy Blue. They are the boyfriend fit, and the jeans are priced $8.69. So I'm pretty particular on buying jeans there, but they were a size 14W. They're a nice dark wash. They have some distressing. I looked up comps and they looked pretty good, so I decided to get them. And okay, so I didn't write these down. I think these were in the washing machine when I was making my list, but I know I paid $8.69, and I'll pop up the listing, but I'm thinking probably I will list them for like $38 and be willing to take $30. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new and you're not subscribed and you'd like to join me again, I would love to have you back. Just hit the subscribe button down below, and if you hit the notification bell, it will let you know when I release new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody have a great day. Bye.